give it to him. No, Martin keeps it spun down for no gain. Interesting play call there on 3rd and 7 to go with the read option at Mount St. Joe.
It was a quarterback sneak to the left.
Comes back with a defensive stop on the line.
Now brings
stop on the line.
It's very interesting. We've seen a lot of that this year out of the McDonogh offensive line.
A lot of run plays on 3rd and long.
3rd and even very long, you know, just to catch that defense off guard, but they were ready for it here.
The Eagles will punt this one away. One man back to return for the Gales. Run away by Sam Asplin. Good punt. The Eagles will try to down it inside the 10. And they'll let it roll to the 3. What a punt by Sam Asplin. What a job by the McDonogh special teams unit.
That was a great punt there. That will set up their defense for success and even open up a possibility of safety here to start off the second offensive drive for the Gales.
What a pump by Sam Asplin. We'll get back to you for the second drive for Mount St. Joe.
That's going to be a terrible field position for the Gales.
So Mount St. Joe at risk of a safety here. They're all the way back in their own end zone. Once again, Winston Watkins, the quarterback for the Gales. He takes the snap, he's gonna throw. Throws down the right sideline, and it is incomplete. Nearly intercepted there by McDonogh Paul Swinson of the Eagles. And we'll have 2nd down and long.
The Gales quarterback throws a long bomb to the right side of the field, but it falls incomplete.
The Eagles brought pressure there, probably forced the throw to be a little bit long.
Yeah, it was a decision there because, you know, it looked like Paul Swinson had been stepped in on that play. If he just had like another 1 or 2 steps, that's an interception, and the ball is back to the Eagle offensive line.
Nonetheless, very good coverage by the Eagles defensive back. Sets up 2nd and 10 now for Mount St. Joseph. 4 receiver set, 3 to the left and 1 to the right. The pitch outside, and a quick tackle inside the 5. What a tackle!
And the Gales try an outside run to the left, but is tackled by number 53 on the Eagles, Paul McDougall.
See if they can stop him.
Looks like a 3rd and 8 here for Mount St. Joe, as this is a long way to go, especially from this far back in your own territory. Eagles trying to come with another 3 and out. And if they get the stop here, we'll set them up with great field position for their next drive. Do your job first and get this stop.
If I was to guess, I would say Mount St. Joe's will offer some room for their punter.
3rd and 8. Watkins throws over the middle, and it is complete. He completes the pass to Sean Hodgson. The senior wide receiver picks up the 1st down all the way up to the 25-yard line.
Pass for a 1st down.
That was like a great pass there, and he catch through traffic. Got to hand it to him. That was a great play to get out of the territory.
Very creative little play, ran the post route up the middle, and he was open, and a good throw by Winston Watkins. That brings up a 1st and 10 now. As the handoff is given, another quick tackle by the Eagles defense, and now the Mount St.
Inside
Joe
run by the Gales, stopped after about 3 yards. Their running back is not getting up
Zion
there.
Williams.
He gets up pretty quickly though. He may return to the sideline. He is limping. Looks like
He is up
He's
and
okay.
going to the sideline.
As he runs back to the sideline, looks like he's already good sign. And now we'll have looks to be a 2nd down and about 6. The Eagles' run defense has looked very good so far. They have not given any openings to this Mount St. Joe offense unless it's through the air.
Yeah, and we'll see if they're able to keep that up today. We'll see if they're able to get that pass game as well. They've looked good to start. They've got the command out there.
2nd down and 6. Watkins takes the snap, play action pass, throws quickly, and it is dropped by Ronald
This pass
Brown.
from the Gales
In his
falls
hands, couldn't
incomplete.
make the catch.
Now
A
brings
great
about
quick
3rd down
slant
for them.
route by Brown, just couldn't hang on. Now it's 3rd and 6.
Great route, like Jackson said, but you know, he started the run before he got it, and that's where his disaster. So, 3rd and 6.
taken down by number 6.
Stephon Egby again. He does it all. Runs the ball.
Stephon
Had
Egby.
a pick 6 last weekend.
Coming right off the
What a play.
injury there to make that play there. And that's exactly what you want to see from the defense.
That's going to bring out the Gales punt team again.
Santino Sanchez back to return.
We'll set up at about the 44. A chance here for McDonogh to get good starting field position. As the punt is away, looks like a pretty short kick. It's going to bounce and take an Eagles bounce. A little bit set up at the Mount St. Joe 43-yard line. We'll see Kate Martin. And the Eagles
And the
offense
punt
for their
is touched
second drive.
at about the 43.
Here is first and 10 for the Eagles. The 42. Martin takes the snap, handoff to Chase Green along the left side. He's able to lunge forward for no gain.
Another run by the Eagles. This one by number 25, Chase Green.
Struggling to get back to the line of scrimmage. Get pressure on the defensive line here on the front side. Mount St. Joe's Gales.
Stephon Egby, after the sack, is not in the backfield here. So that was Chase Green that got there. We have second and 10 now for McDonogh. Chase Green is once again the running back. Two receivers split to the right, one to the left. Second and 10, Martin hands it off again to Green. Once again, no gain. Another good tackle by the Mount St. Joseph defense.
That defensive line is getting through before they can even
Inside
handle
run
the
for the
ball,
Eagles.
not giving the run defense a chance here.
Does not go anywhere. That's going to bring about a third down.
Third down and 10. Stephon Egby comes back into the game as the running back. McDonogh put together a good play here and capitalize on their good starting field position, but it's a tough play, third and 10. Third down and 10. I would be shocked to see even a run play here.
I would have. How often we see them like
Four receiver set. Martin drops back to pass under pressure as they bring blitz. He's going to try to scramble and run for it. Martin stays on his feet, but is only able to pick up
Quarterback
6. Still a
Cade
good run
Martin
by
goes
Cade
to
Martin.
left.
Beg your pardon. Actually picked up more like 8 there, so now it's decision makers. He was 4th and 2. We'll see if they leave the offense out there.
Looks like it was just short of the first. That should be a fifth down.
possibility that they could go for it on this one down. We'll see what they decide to do here. It looks like the offense is staying out there. So a great play there to extend his drive.
He's able to shed the tackle, stay on his feet, and still dive forward to pick up a couple extra yards as it brings him all the way up to the 34.
This run game that we've seen in this defensive front side, we'll see if they choose to run the ball to attack it.
Mount St. Joe has brought pressure, and they've been successful in doing so. 4th and 2. They run a quick flat route to Preston Howard. Stays on his feet.
And outside pass to the right to
See if
Preston
they get the
Howard.
first down. Looked like he had it.
It's going to be really close here.
Mount St. Joe is celebrating. Both sides pointing like they have it, and they give it to Mount St. Joe.
That would be a first down by Mount St.
Looks
Joe.
like the Gales will get that one.
1-yard line. Handoff. And a quick tackle again as Bryce Cox had nowhere to go.
Again, that will energize the entire sideline. The McDonogh defense is very excited for that one.
So no gain there on first down. It's 2nd down and 10 coming up for Mount St. Joe. Eagles side is bringing the noise. The student section is packed on a blackout night.
I have to say, the McDonogh students did good organizing this.
2nd and 10, pressure again from the edge. Watkins gonna step his throws, and it is incomplete as the pass hit the ground before the receiver made the catch. 3rd and 10 coming up now.
Just thrown out of bounds. That'll bring about another third down
the
for the
McDonogh student section
Gales.
has done a good job of getting this people to actually participate in this blackout. Looks like there's almost everyone there is wearing black, and really a good way to show school spirit here for these new black uniforms.
These new black uniforms are sick. We've seen them all day, and they have been fantastic. 3rd and 10 now for Mount St. Joe as they break the huddle. Mount St. Joe has converted on 2 third downs that they've had on this drive. 3rd and 10, quick pass, and it is caught.
It'll be 4th and 2, decision
Gain of
time.
8.
That's going to bring them 4th
They
down
are
for the
gonna
Gales.
leave the offense out on the field. Doing the same thing the Eagles did on the last drive.
And of course, that backfired on them, and the Mount St. Gales got another attempt at the ball.
Now the offense is coming off the field. We'll see what the coaches decide to do as they call a timeout.
Looks like a timeout is called.
We'll be back after this timeout.
St. Joe convert the same play the Eagles offense could not.
A big momentum shift play here. We'll see if the McDonogh defense is on.
Watkins, quick pass, has a man, it's dropped!
And it fails. That's going to be McDonogh offense coming out.
Ronald Goodrich has had a good game so far, couldn't haul it in. The Eagles offense is getting the ball back.
That is a huge energizer for this McDonogh defense. We'll see if they'll be able to build off of that momentum, get down the field, and get one in the end zone. All right, Jackson, what do you think? Do you think we're going to see a run attack or a pass attack here?
I wouldn't be surprised on this drive if the Eagles switch it up a little bit, maybe go in with some play action passes because they've ran the ball mostly, but they haven't really thrown the ball yet, so I wouldn't be surprised if they start to open that up on this drive.
McDonogh has had 7 rush attempts so far this game.
1st and 10. Martin, play action pass, there it is. And oh, what a catch by Santino Sanchez reaching behind his back.
What a great play there.
Somehow pulled it in. What a grab for a gain of about 6 yards.
Number 11, Santino Sanchez is good.
So it looks like you were right here. So
2nd and 3.
we had 7 rush attempts here in the game so far, and now 3 pass attempts. We'll see if they continue to add on to the passing totals here.
And we just saw that play action pass on that last play. Got the defense to bite. They had Santino Sanchez open up on
good prediction there, Jack.
the field. Thank you. 2nd and 3. Martin once again to pass. Gonna go deep down the right sideline. Incomplete. Preston Howard couldn't make the catch as the throw was a little high. He jumped up, just couldn't grab it.
Looks like
he was about to bring that in and make this crowd go absolutely insane. But after his big catch 2 games ago, not able to bring that one in.
That was one heck of a catch 2 weekends ago in the back corner of the end zone, leaped up and brought it down, but just couldn't emulate that on that play.
Not quite.
They have to convert here on third down. I mean, this is huge. They haven't been very successful on third down so far. So
if I were to guess, if they get fourth down here, they're not going to risk it again and go for it after both teams have now failed on a fourth down conversion.
Especially with the ball at their own 41. However, it is 3rd and 2, very manageable here. So definitely a very good chance that they pick up this first down.
We'll see if they go run or pass here. Looks like it'll be a timeout.
Flags are down. And a false start. Fourth false start. Timeout calls. They decide what they want to do here on 3rd and short.
For those of you just joining us, it is still scoreless here in the second quarter. 9 minutes and 25 seconds to go. We'll see what they bring on this 3rd down and short here. It'll be an interesting decision if they're going to decide to run the ball or if they're going to try to throw it short or maybe even throw it deep. You never know with this McDonogh play calling. Very interesting so far this season as the offense takes the field again. 3rd down and 2.
3rd and 2, big play for the Eagles. Wide receiver in motion. Martin keeps it himself. He runs up the middle and he picks up the first down to the 44-yard run before the market.
That is something they have been very good at so far this year. Caden Martin has brought that ability for them to run up the middle. There is a very late flag on that play. Well after the play was over. They'll call a delay of game against the McDonogh Eagles very, very late.
I think that's an illegal shift.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh, no, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Against the Eagles.
Oh, unsportsmanlike conduct.
That'll back them up. That did not seem to happen there. The Eagles could not believe it.
That is very interesting.
And you can see their head coach on the sideline screaming.
Very upset at their players.
Not looking like a penalty, but they call unsportsmanlike conduct, and that'll back the Eagles way up. The referees will talk it over.
And we'll see if they give them the first down here. I'm not sure.
It will be first down.
It'll just back them up very far. Caden Martin is talking to his coach on the sideline.
And it is a penalty against the Eagles.
Looks like Preston Howard is getting ready to take the field here.
Backs it all the way up to 29, so it is first down. First and 10, as a matter of fact. It just backs them up further, so wipes out the yardage they had gained.
Okay. And we'll see Preston Howard and Caden Martin out there.
Looks like the Eagles will be facing 1st and 10 from the 29.
Four receivers set here for McDonogh, 2 to the left and 2 to the right. Stephon Egby is back in the game and in the backfield as the referees start the clock. 9:15 to go in quarter number 2. Martin takes a snap, hands it on the end around to Preston Howard, and he's wrapped up quickly, but he's able to pick up 2. The tackle is made on defense by Carter Davis.
That was a sweep to the right by Preston Howard.
For Mount St. Joseph.
Despite the fact that that play didn't end up working, I'm excited to see the creative play calling here. You know, we saw a lot of that in the first game that we called here at John McDonogh Stadium, where they were bringing out a lot of surprise, interesting plays, and now we've kind of gone away from that, but I'm glad to see it return here at that end around.
So a 2nd down and 8 for McDonogh. First down set at the 39. Once again, Egby is in the backfield. Martin's going to throws over the middle. That is caught by McDonogh.
Great play there. All the way downfield, however, there is a late flag again. We'll see if this is another unsportsmanlike conduct on the Eagles. We will see the refs also have a late flag.
There are multiple flags out, though.
And that will have the McDonogh student section chanting despite the flags that were called.
A slant by Santino Sanchez, and he was gone after the catch.
You know, while the referees deliberate, I did get a chance to talk to Santino Sanchez before the game. We went over a few things, and you know, I asked him what impact did he want to have on this McDonogh offense. And
face mask against the defense, it'll bring the Eagles up even further.
Wow, what a play there. So as I was
It's like a
saying,
personal
I
foul,
talked to
face
Santiago Sanchez
mask
before the game.
against the defense.
Offensively, he said he wanted to make plays, do his job, and he has come out here and he's done that very well. What a play for Santiago Sanchez in this McDonogh offense, and that will move them into the red zone here. We'll see if they can convert, get in the end zone, and get our first score on the board here. It is currently scoreless with 8 minutes and 8 seconds in the second quarter.
What a huge play by the Eagles. That sets them up first and goal from the 9. And another flag is down.
There's a flag out.
And this is
It's like a false start.
a delay of game against the offense.
Or no, delay of game.
This will back them up 5.
So it'll be first and goal from the 15-yard line, it looks like now. After that great play, the Eagles were not ready to snap the ball again, I guess. But that'll frustrate the coaches on the sideline for sure.
Yeah, Eagles coach is definitely not happy with the officiating here as of late, as the play clock is actually out on the far side of the field. See if they can fix that technical difficulty.
There's a coach running on the field over to the opposite post here, looking like he's going to turn on the opposite play clock.
The referees will call a timeout to fix this issue.
And we did hear beeping from the scoreboard. Very interesting technical difficulties.
Definitely not something you see every day. Well, hopefully it gets fixed. We'll be back to you after this short break.
Are still deliberating this play, and there's definitely a lot of confusion from both sides here, and that is interesting because that will ruin the measure that the McDonogh Eagles had after that great catch from Santiago Sanchez. I'm sure they will be happy to have that affecting their offensive drive here, but there's working out those technical difficulties. Another long meeting. In action, the McDonogh student section is still rowdy down there.
Well, this play clock is something else. It's flashing between a bunch of different numbers, and now they have it fixed. So,
and the McDonogh offense moving back and then forward again. It looks like they're going to recall their.
Picked up the flag.
Yeah, they picked up the flag there. They're going to give him back the ball. First and goal from the 10. We'll see if they can get that play clock working here.
Looks like the game was just delayed.
And now it does say 25 seconds, so it looks like they have corrected their error here. And it'll be 7:45 to go. Scoreless here, second quarter. Can McDonogh capitalize on this one?
First and goal from the 10-yard line. Egby is the backfield. Martin keeps it himself, trying to get to the edge on the left side. There is a flag down. He's wrestled for a loss of 2. We'll see what the penalty marker is for.
Looks like there's a flag out.
It's going to be holding against McDonogh.
That'll move it back.
Looks like it was a holding call.
Good news it will remain first down for McDonogh, and they are in field goal range.
Against the
However,
offense.
it is a 1st and 20 here because it is a 1st and goal, and they're trying to get to the end zone. So we'll see if they can capitalize, even though they are moved back. Can they capitalize on
them up at the 24. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Brings it back to the 24 for first down and goal from the 24-yard line. That's a pretty long first and goal.
Tough one to come back from, but we'll see if they can take care of it.
First and 24. Martin dumps it off to Preston Howard, trying to stay on his feet. He's brought down quickly for a loss of 1. The tackle was made on defense by number 1, Craig Joyner of the Mount St. Joe defense, and now Gale is down to the 25.
Looks like that is
Let's hope he's okay. Not a good sign for Mount St. Joe.
The amount of injuries we've seen so far already in this game is heartbreaking. You hate to see that at this level.
Looks like there's an injured Gales player in the field.
We hope to see him get better and get back in this game. Training staff is attending to him. We'll be back after the injury.
Eagles will set up second and goal from their own 25. That's not something you hear every day, but
definitely not.
Still a possibility that they can get it in, especially if they pull off another play like that completion to Santino Sanchez, who's had a big game so far. So second down, Martin will drop back to pass again, and he's going to throw over the middle, and that is incomplete as Santino Sanchez was hit right as he was about to make the catch.
Almost caught again by Santino Sanchez.
Throw was a little bit behind him there. Made it a lot tougher to make the
Bring
grab. Brings up third and goal. Talk it over in the huddle. They are in field goal range. Maybe hoping to get a little bit closer to the post to knock one through for 3 points. Gales will rush 4. The throw is low.
And that's going to set up
incomplete. So it's 4th down.
And I would be
McDonogh as the drive stalls out.
I would be shocked if we don't see the kick team come out. And it looks like they already are.
Number 12.
We'll see if they can pull one through the post here. That would really help out this McDonogh offense here because the defenses here for both sides have looked so good, able to keep this game scoreless so far. We'll see if they're able to put one through the post and turn that around.
So 42-yard attempt for Sam Asplin. Snap is down, kick is on its way, and it is good!
What a kick here from Sam Asplin!
42 yards, Sam Asplin gives the Eagles a 3-0 lead.
That will absolutely energize this McDonogh team. They are celebrating on the sidelines, making that 3-0, 6 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the second quarter. What a play there. We'll see if we'll see any more scores here in the second quarter.
6:18 to go in quarter number 2. What a kick, though, by Sam Asplin. I mean, 42 yards.
Especially at the high school level.
At the high school level is a very long kick, and he nailed that one.
He really did.
As that is huge for McDonogh as they get as they score first here midway through the second quarter in a very low-scoring game. Only 3-0, but so important in those low-scoring games to draw first blood.
Especially when the defenses has looked as good as they have, really able to. The McDonogh defense has really been able to stop that run game, and
we have Sam Asplin out again to kick this.
Mount St. Joseph Gales, they've also been able to stop the McDonogh run game a good bit.
Sam Asplin will kick this one away, and it will be caught at the 11 by Bryce Cox, and he is hit quickly at the 25-yard line. Chase Green, one of the men on the tackle. So here comes Mount St. Joe on offense here. As they have ran the ball 9 times and taken 10 pass attempts to go along with it. Very balanced attack from Mount St. Joe, but the Eagles' defense has been up to the challenge so far to this point. As they hope to keep it that way, as it's 1st and 10. And it looks like a new quarterback is in the game here for Mount St. Joe. And the snap is low. It's caught by Deshaun Purdy, runs to the right. He's hit quickly, and he's going to be sacked all the way back at the 17-yard line. The Eagles defense puts together a huge play for a big loss.
It looks like the referees are going to call that forward progress at the 22-yard line, though. So not quite as big as the play as we originally thought. But
so about a loss of 2.
But still a great defensive play to energize this start of this defensive drive for the McDonogh Eagles.
New quarterback is in for Mount St. Joe. It is no longer Winston Watkins. Instead, it's Deshaun Purdy, another sophomore.
Very interesting to see these sophomores starting at quarterback here.
As now it is 2nd down and about 12 for Mount St. Joe. Purdy takes the snap. He's going to look to throw under pressure, hit and
goes
sack.
down.
Another sack.
That's number 55.
Quan Williams with the stop. He's had a couple sacks this season, and he puts together another one here. And now the defense chants going on in the Eagles student section. Their sideline is fired up after that sack, as now it's a 3rd and very long for the Gales.
We'll see if this McDonogh defense can hold him to a 3-and-out again, get the ball back, and put another score on the board. That would really help energize this McDonogh team going into the second half.
3rd down and long for Mount St. Joe. Purdy looks again, under pressure again. He's going to throw over the middle and incomplete. 4th down coming up for Mount St. Joe. They're bringing the punt team on again, and this Eagles defense has been stellar so far tonight.
Yes, of course, and the McDonogh offense was able to get inside the red zone there for Sam Aspen to be able to put one through the posts. Santino Sanchez out to return this punt here. And we'll see what he can do with and if he can get him into even better field position than they'll already be in, forcing the punt.
Santino Sanchez is set up at about midfield. Oh, snap is high. Punter had to go back for it. He's able to get the punt away. Pretty good punt. Will bounce at the 40, take a Mount St. Joe bounce, and Santino will pick it up and run. Santino cuts back inside to the 35-yard line where he's brought down. A good return by Santino Sanchez as he fielded it off the bounce, ran forward and picked up 15.
Very risky, but very well-rewarded play there by Santino Sanchez. Willing to go out there, pick up the ball off the ground while it was bouncing, and turn that what would have probably been a start at the 50-yard line all the way to the 35.
Huge return as they start out with some excellent field position on this drive.
Only 15 yards away from the red zone here. We'll see if they can get in.
Trying to get that first touchdown of the game and go up by 2 scores. Chase Green is in the backfield here. Full receiver set, 2 to the left and 2 to the right. Martin takes the snap, hands it off to Green, who bounces off a tackle. Green is inside the 20, inside the 15, 10, 5, touchdown!
Fights for the touchdown at the end.
Green, the 35-yard touchdown run, and the Eagles lead 9-0.
And that touchdown feels so much better for this McDonogh offense, especially when they've been held scoreless so late into the game.
And this McDonogh side is going berserk as Green pulls off a big run, 35 yards for 6.
However, there was a flag down. We'll see what these referees say.
Oh, and this is going to come back as the touchdown won't count.
He's holding, and Chase Green will not like that at all. After he makes that great play and is able to fight all the way to the end zone, it's going to come all the way back. A deflator there for the McDonogh offense.
It looks like the holding was way upfield, too, because the ball comes right back to the 35. So a crushing blow for the Eagles offense as they break off the big touchdown, and it comes right back.
And that was really going to be a momentum shift there for the McDonogh offense, but just like that, wiped away, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the 35 for the McDonogh Eagles.
So once again from the 35, Martin will throw under pressure, hit, and sacked. All the way back at the 43, a loss of 8 yards. And that is just
A crushing
That is
blow.
bad luck. You break off the big touchdown run and then get sacked on the very next play after the penalty. That's sports.
It's going to be very hard for the McDonogh Eagles to recover from that huge blow. We'll see if, despite the challenges, they're able to recover and able to put one in the end zone here.
Now first and about 18 from the 44 of Mount St. Joe. Once again, it is a 4-receiver set. Martin will hand it off to Egby. He's got a big hole. Egby cuts to the right side, back inside. He's got a good one. Another flag is down as Egby's going to go inside of 15 or 12. We'll see what the penalty marker is for.
It would be absolutely deflating
Holding
if this
against
is
the
called
offense.
back again, and it is. It'll be another holding call, and this McDonogh offense just cannot catch a break. 2 huge runs for this team are called back, and nobody on that field except for the Mount St. Joe's Gales is happy about it.
And now the boos are coming in from the McDonogh side as this is going to back them all the way to the 47.
A crushing blow there. It'll remain second down, but very, very long. That is this, the second time.
Down and more than 20 now for McDonogh.
It's the second time McDonogh has found themselves in a second and very long situation here.
Well, this is ironic. You score a touchdown, penalty backs him up, another big, then a sack, then a big run, and now you're even further back. Second down in what looks like 23.
Again, something they look to overcome was those penalties that we've been seeing, and they just cannot do it. Again, penalties absolutely
down,
crushing
and
them.
that's a delay of game, looks like. Delay of game against the offense. This will back up another 5 yards.
Penalties are absolutely killing this McDonogh team here. They already have 5 this game, and it is only the first half. I'm sorry, 6. 6 penalties this game. It is only the second half. Looks like someone from the Mount St. Joe's Gale side is running with an American flag.
Martin under pressure has to escape the sack, and he will not. Sacked at the McDonogh 47, and this drive has completely crumbled to pieces.
A Mount St. Joe's
an excellent field position.
Gales fan has run to the McDonogh side, and there's extreme boos coming from the student section. Looks like they're about to defend it from getting to his side here.
Using the lacrosse skills with the American flag. As
a little side action from the football here. And we'll see the scoreboard chants coming from the student section here. Very interesting rivalry here for this McDonogh team.
3rd down and 27.
This drive has been absolutely crushing for the McDonogh Eagles.
After a touchdown.
After a touchdown and a near touchdown.
A sack.
Another near touchdown.
A big run, another penalty, and another sack. We'll see
another penalty.
I wonder if there's going to be another big run here after the sack.
Especially on this 3rd and long, we've seen the McDonogh Eagles call run plays on this, and in these situations. I'm not sure. What would you say you would expect to see out of the McDonogh offense here on this 3rd and very, very long?
I honestly expect to see a running play here. I think, it's 3rd and so long. The last thing you want to do is make a mistake throwing the football, throw an interception, and give it right back to the defense. So I think, you try to gain as many yards as you can on the ground. Worst case scenario, you punt it back to them, pin them deep in their own territory.
However, Sam Aspel with that deep kick before, maybe they'll be able to get back into field goal range and get another kick.
Maybe you can pull off a Justin Tucker like 66-yarder like he hit in Detroit over the weekend. That would be pretty insane.
It looks like McDonogh students are running to their side, to the opposite side, and there is a huge rivalry between these two schools if you couldn't already tell. There is some stoppage of play on the field.
Still waiting for play to get started here.
Just for the folks just joining us, there's 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the second quarter. McDonogh is up 3-0. A low-scoring game here as we wrap up the second.
Third down and 27. Martin will pass. Under pressure again. Sacked again. At their own 43 this time. Backs them up 6 yards, and here comes the punt team.
That is a crusher here for
Eagles'
this McDonogh
offensive line
offense.
just cannot repel the pass rush of Mount St. Joe.
That is an absolute crusher for this McDonogh offense after they've made these great plays, and they just keep getting called back here.
referees once again talking it over as this game just cannot move right now. But the Eagles punt team is on. Now referees motioning for players to get off the field as we wait for the right setup to get the punt away. 3-0 McDonogh, 2:15 to go in the first half. Been a very low-scoring game. The defenses have dominated throughout. Both sides' defenses have been very good. Still an electric atmosphere here on the McDonogh side for the packed student section and a big rivalry. So 4th down, Eagles will punt. Sam Asplin ready to punt it away. Back to return for Mount St. Joe is number 5, Dominic Kibbe. As he is set up at about the 22 to make this return. Asplin will punt away. Good punt there by Asplin as Mount St. Joe's going to let it bounce. Oh, did that touch him? That touched him. The Eagles recover. We'll see if it touched him or not.
No, they will give the ball to Mount St. Joe's, but that would have been an energizer there. We'll see some McDonogh Eagles arguing the referees
yelling
here.
that it touched the Mount St. Joe return man.
Some more boos from the sideline.
Did not look like it touched him though. And it will be Gales football at about the 22.
The ball is down on the 22-yard line for the Gales.
First and 10 for Mount St. Joe. I beg your pardon, Winston Watkins is back in at quarterback under pressure and he goes down at the 22 for no gain.
By number 28, Camden Laudenslayer.
Once again, Connor, good pressure from the Eagles defense. We've seen it all day.
Indeed, we have, and we'll see if they're able to bring it again here.
Second down and long, pressure again. Dump off to the running back. Oh, the ball's out, but it rolls out of bounds. Oh, man.
Again, these McDonogh Eagles have gotten so close to so many chances at getting the ball. And
looks like a timeout call here. Yeah, you're right, Connor. The Eagles just cannot catch a break right now.
Just dealing with a lot of external circumstances here. You know, the holding calls, balls looking like they're being muffed, that called not, you know, lots of interesting things here.
Well, the positives of the defense is the defense can make another stop here. This is 3rd and about 5.
And there is only 55 seconds on the clock in the second quarter, and the McDonogh Eagles are up 3-0. Again, an extremely low-scoring game.
Eagles have 2 timeouts remaining. Mount St. Joe has 1. And now another timeout, this time called by Mount St. Joe. We'll be back to you after the timeout. 3-0 McDonogh in Owings Mills, Maryland. Third and 5, and more whistles from the referees.
Another stoppage of play here. We've seen a lot of breaks in action here for seemingly not many good reasons. And these fans are not happy with it.
Yeah, you can see that just the mood of this game has really kind of flattened since the beginning. I think the penalties and
Anytime either of these
Low
teams gets
scoring.
any momentum, it just seems to be called back by a penalty or there's a stoppage of play. The play clock stopped working. Interesting to see here.
Yeah, definitely an odd game as the throw is deep and it is caught. Staying on his feet, Ronald Goodrich again, all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
For 48 seconds left in the first half. Let's see if the Eagles can hold off the Gales until that ends.
That is his third catch of the game. I see he's been probably the most consistent receiver for this Mount St. Joe offense so far, as they haven't been able to get much going. He's been really the only player that's been able to do that.
We'll see if this offense can get into the end zone. There is only 48 seconds on the clock.
At least in the field goal
At
range.
least in the field goal range for their kicker here. And I'll be interested to see if they can tie up this game before half.
Watkins drops back, pressure again from the edge, steps up in the pocket, throws. It is complete for another first down, this time by Chase Wilkins. And this moves the chains again up to the 44-yard line for the Gales. Inching closer and closer to field goal range. However, they have no more timeouts left, and the clock keeps ticking.
First down, Gales.
First and 10, quick snap. Watkins under pressure. He is sacked back at the Mount St. Joe 47.
That's an energizer for this defense, and it looks like
51 of the Eagles,
Mason Robinson is in on the sack.
It looks like this offense is going to have trouble getting into field goal range now, with only 12 seconds on the clock, and it is winding down. Looks like they're going to take it to half here.
Offense trying to rush back onto the field for one more play, but doesn't look like they're going to have
3,
time.
2, 1, and they cannot get a play off. It is halftime.
Halftime. Oh, more whistles from the referee. It is
That's gonna be the
halftime
end of the half.
at John McDonogh Stadium. 3-0 Eagles.
We're thrilled to have you here, and
The
we'll
score is
be happy to
3-0
welcome you back at
Eagles.
the start of the second half here. 3-0, and it's the end of the first.
Thank you for joining us for our faculty and staff appreciation night this evening. More than ever, it is ingenuity, resilience, passion, and strength during these unprecedented challenges that have kept our students going. For the entire student body here at McDonogh School, thank you for all that you've done for us and continue to do to make McDonogh what it is. This school could not run without the tireless work you put in every single day. We'd like to ask all the faculty and staff to stand. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. Thank you. And now turn your attention to the center of the field for your McDonogh cheerleaders.
London, you know that's the hideaway. I need some more support from you right away. Since I've been making donations to you like United Way. Stories you told me about him, I can see that it's night and day. Told me the truth. Walking from here to my bedroom and feel like it's miles away. I don't feel hard, body, I don't feel nobody. Got no will talk, body, on my friendship. Solid, I get big down, on my will, solid. Living in Asia, cities of business. I gotta finish it. I want opinions, she want opinions, she want a ring or some sort of arrangement. Something that's dangerous. I wanna change it. I wanna claim it. I wanna paint it. She quick to say no 'cause she knows she a diamond. She ain't fired. She on the dive. She on the side. Trying to get in it. Baby can't never diminish it. Cause they're changing their images. Cause they harbor their innocence. Hop in the tank of new military. Find me somewhere out in London, you know that's the hideaway. I need some more support from you right away. Since I've been making donations to you like United Way. Stories you told me about him, I can see that it's night and day. Walking from here to my bedroom and feel like it's miles away. I don't feel hard, body, I don't feel nobody. And I will talk, body, on my friendship. Solid, I get big down, on my will, solid. Taking a nation, I'm on a mission. The purpose is 50 on my division. I got it inside. You won't feel a little minute. I love her delighted. Made her love on my phone. I'm sick of the spiders that touches the biters. She said, what you doing? I love her, but night. Ordered a ginger, but you ain't friends. Trophy, you running that big body beans. Got a love that came up from nothing. We shopping in London and doing it big. Then they probably put me out of public. I know we the topic for you and your kids. Like Monopoly gon' go not an option. If they could've stopped it, they would've been dead. They would've been dead. She could be the win. Don't play with my hands, you test my emotions. When me text my phone every day, I'ma leave on red. I'm digging and stroking. But the way like an ocean, I need them to spread. The silent control. If I wanna stay focused, I can't let them put me on red. Putting on me, just busting my wrist and just go and say, yeah. They just can't take me and I'm catching, got hit from the thing. Yeah, I just told them if you play, then you stop it and go for the dread. I just had to put the pepper and post it on never gonna drive me straight. There's a panoramic gold, we got frozen ice cold. Sun up, big down on my coast. Let's go crazy, split the scope. I ain't telling this, my goals cold. But I'm living at the Montreal. I'm a pick for the player, not gold. Yeah, I've been thinking about selling my soul. Taking out the country and dropping in apartments and watching me cry. I just put macaroni cheese in my pack and it came with the sign. I just put 20 mil inside an extra, I don't give a f about your line. You hit a buzz, but it was too little, I promise you never was high. Yeah. Back home smoking legal. I got more slaps than a Beetle. One running on diesel, dawg. Playing with my nigga, it's lethal, dawg. Don Corleone. Trust me, at the top it isn't lonely. Everybody acting like they know me, dawg. Don't just say it now, you gotta show me. You gotta bring the clip back empty. Yeah, it's to see the ball, so they sent me, dawg. I just broke her off with a tempi, dawg. There ain't nothing, I just being friendly, dawg. Just a little 10-piece for it, just to blow it in the mall. Doesn't mean that we involved. I just put a Richard on the card. I ain't going playing ball, but I'll show you how to. Gotta do it if you really wanna fall. Till you fall and your back against the wall. And I want you, need you to go away. Still going bad on the mean way. Saw you last night, but didn't all day. Yeah, a lot of murk caught me in a hallway. Got a sticky and I keep it at my dog's place. Girl, I left you love it, magic, not it's all shade. Still going bad on you anyway. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can feel like 80 rats in my Marys. Me and Drizzy back to back, it's getting scary. If you keep in with my eyes, just don't come near me. Put some biz on your head like Jason Terry. Rich and Millie, cause a Lambo. time I'm in my trap, I move like Rambo. Ain't a neighborhood in Philly that I can't go. For real. She said, oh, you rich. I graduated, call me Big Fish. I got Lori Hurry on my wish list. That's the only thing I want for Christmas. I been had my way out here, yeah, no, that's facts. You ain't living that what you said, yeah, we know that's cat. You ain't got the action when you see me, no, I'm straight. DTOVO, we back again, we gon' track.
Just a little 10-piece for it, just to blow it in your mind. Doesn't mean that we involved. I just put a Richard on the card. I ain't gonna play it wrong, but I show you how to got to do it if you really want far. Till you fall in your back against the wall, and a bunch of need you to go away. Still going bad on them anyway. Saw you last night, but didn't play.
Second half about to get underway from John McDonogh Stadium. The Eagles will kick it off to Mount St. Joe. I beg your pardon, Mount St. Joe's going to kick it off to McDonogh. Didn't see that.
Just a score update, it is the start of the third quarter. It will be in 19 seconds. And the McDonogh Eagles are up 3-0 here at the start of the third. We'll see if they can, if these offenses will be able to turn it around and turn it into some points on the board. But right now, it's been a purely defensive game.
2 men back to return for McDonogh. Chase Green is one of them. He broke off the big touchdown run in the first half, which was called back due to a holding penalty. And to kick off for Mount St. Joe will be Peter Lipsicombe. To McDonogh to start this second half. 3-0 Eagles, a low-scoring first half. We'll see if the script changes. A short kick, whistles right away. More flags on the field. And right after our first half where we saw a ton of penalties, the first kick of half number 2, we see a penalty.
It looks like there was an illegal shift there. They're going to move back. It's an interesting start to the third quarter here.
Now, last weekend we saw a pooch kick that was placed perfectly by LaSalle. McDonogh ended up fumbling the kick, recovered by LaSalle. I wonder if they call a false start as the penalty. I wonder if that kick was a bit of a replay on that.
And it looks like they're going to kick from the 35 now, so that'll give McDonogh an advantage and most likely better field position than they would have gotten had that play carried out.
Once again, Lipsicombe to kick it away to the McDonogh Eagles. Because a grounder kick fielded by Santino Sanchez at about the 32, shakes a man and is brought down hard at the 40.
And that'll give them great field position. The McDonogh offense will obviously love that. And they'll start at the 40-yard line. And they're looking to make plays here coming into the third quarter.
So we'll see if the offense can capitalize off the good field position. They weren't able to the first half. We'll see if that narrative changes in half number 2.
40-yard line.
Caden Martin is under center. Stephon Egby is the running back here. 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. First and 10, Martin keeps it himself, and he's sacked for a loss of 2. Once again, the Mount St. Joseph defense crashing right through the Eagles' offensive line.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot less success on the read option here from this McDonogh offense. A really good play that they were able to fall back on in previous games. And you know, Mount St. Joseph, they came into this game ready for it. They must have studied that one, and they're getting in the backfield on all of those plays.
Offensive line, it seems on every single play has been burned by this pass rush. Now it is 2nd and about 11 for the Eagles offense. 1 safety back for Mount St. Joe as Martin is under pressure again, and he's sacked again. Back at the 30 this time, and it's going to be third down and 20 next for the Eagles.
Once again, this Mount St. Joe's defense just making an astounding play there, getting through that offensive line, and they're just unable to keep Cade Martin protected back there.
The other thing is they're not afraid to blitz either. They brought another blitz on that play, and it capitalized on yet another sack by this defense. And McDonough's offense cannot get anything going at this point. Now they have a third down and 20. I'd be shocked if we see a run here. Third and very long. Mount St. Joe brings 4. The handoff is to Egby along the left side. Egby stays up. He's going to pick up the first down on a 25-yard run.
What an incredible play there. Stephon Egby to, again, a surprising play call from this McDonogh offense, running on third and very long, and they come out and they get that first down.
And finally, after a big play, no penalty on the field, which has been
we have seen 6 penalties against McDonogh.
First and 10, handoff again is to Egby. He's up the middle, and he's going to be wrapped up, but a good gain of 4. And it will be second down and 6 coming up for the Eagles.
And as I was saying earlier, we've seen 6 penalties against this McDonogh team here, and we've seen them just devastate
referees.
McDonogh.
Call a timeout. Looks like an injured referee on the play. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, we'll hope we'll be able to recover here. We'll be back.
Referees will start the clock after that brief stoppage in play, and it will be second down and 6 here for the Eagles offense as they are still talking it over on their sideline. Connor, what do you look for? What do you hope the Eagles offense changes here in the second half?
You know, we've seen a lot of, like I was saying earlier, we've seen a lot of the read option. It's been very unsuccessful. I'd like to see them keep running the ball with Stephon Egby. He's been able to break through the holes and find the holes that the McDonogh offensive line has been able to provide.
Second and 6, another handoff to Egby. He's got a hole on the right side, but a great tackle is made for a loss by number 1, Craig Joyner, and it will set up third and 8 for the Eagles. Great tackle.
That's going to be third down.
It was a great tackle, and we saw Stephon Egby try to make a move on that play, but he's just not quite able to get around him.
Yeah, that's been, tackling is so important. It really is an underrated ability in football to make those open field tackles can really stop an offense dead in its tracks.
And that's what we've seen a lot of tonight from both defenses. And again, one of those reasons why we have such a low-scoring game tonight, for those just joining, it's 3-0. McDonogh has the lead, and there's 8 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Third and 7 for McDonogh from the Mount St. Joe 43. Martin drops back to pass. He's going to heave it down the field, and there was a man in the way of Johnny Cool as that pass falls incomplete.
Looks like he stumbled there.
For McDonogh.
And we'll see the punt team head out there on this fourth down and long.
And once again, relentless pressure by this defense as Cade Martin only had a couple of seconds to get rid of that football.
Yeah, that defensive line is really getting through that offensive line a lot easier than they were in the first, second quarter. Likely evidence of fatigue here in the second half.
Here is the punt team on for McDonogh. Sam Asman, who's had a wonderful game, kicks this away. And another, oh my goodness, the Eagles are going to down it again at the 3-yard line. The second time today that Sam Asman has placed the punt inside the 5. Unbelievable.
He's been great today for McDonogh, and the special teams has really been good for these McDonogh Eagles.
Special teams, I mean, if you look at points, they've been the best factor of this game. I mean, obviously defense has been the best factor, not giving up any points, but special teams has been huge. I mean, pinning Mount St. Joe deep in their own territory a few times, the 42-yard field goal, which is the only points on the board right now. Special teams are huge.
And now this McDonogh defense will have another shot at forcing a safety or maybe pinning their punter inside their own end zone, it could be a great opportunity for them to put some more points on the board.
Absolutely, maybe force a mistake, make the quarterback make a bad throw, force interception. Eagles just rushed 3, quick pass is caught, and a first down. So there go, oh, and breaking away from the tackle is Ronald Goodridge, who's been having a fantastic game of his own, and there goes the safety coach, just like that, as they pick up the first down on the first play.
That's a first down.
And
very interesting to see the Eagles only rush 3.
you would expect more of a rush there. My guess is they were really expecting the pass there, and it was a pass, but they just couldn't quite cover him. Great play there, great pass, and the defensive line just not quite able to get back there, so it'll be 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 from about the 17 here for the Gales. This here is, oh, the handoff, he got it away to Cox, and a great open field tackle by the McDonogh defense. Chase Green on the stop. It looked like Winston Watkins had held on to the ball, but he handed it off to the running back, but he was wrapped up quickly again.
That's going to put the Gales at 2nd down.
And Mount St. Joe's has been really dependent on the pass this game, whereas McDonogh's been going towards a run game. We'll see if Mount St. Joe's continues that thought process of passing the ball and is able to get down the field here against this McDonogh defense.
2nd down and long. Watkins is going to run to the left, throws on the run. It is caught and spun down quickly. The catch is made by Dominic Kitty, but the Eagles defense swarms in on it for just a short gain. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up for the game.
An absolutely great tackle by number 25, Chase Green there, wrapping him up and throwing him to the ground. And you know, this McDonogh defense has looked really good against the run game tonight.
So here is 3rd down and long now for Mount St. Joe. Can the Eagles defense get off the field and put the offense back on the field? Watkins under pressure, gets rid of the football, and the throw is high, it's incomplete.
And the pass is incomplete.
Coverage was
That's going to be
good.
4th down for the Gales.
Defense was good, they come up with the stop. Offense is going to get back out onto the field.
And again, it'll be Santino Sanchez returning. A great job from the McDonogh defense. You know, as we've said multiple times throughout the broadcast, a really important defensive game here. Both defenses unwilling to let any offensive drive to succeed.
And great coverage there on that last pass as well, as Demetrius Smith was right in his face. Punt is away. Will bounce out of bounds at about the Eagles' 45, and that is where they will down it. Eagles offense will set up shop at their own 45 when we return.
Landed at about the 40.
First and 10 for McDonogh. 45. Egby's in the backfield. Martin is under center. Low snap, able to field it and hand it to Egby, and he is wrapped up for the game. This run game just really hasn't had anywhere to go, except for a few occasions where they pulled off big runs. But other than that, they really haven't had anywhere to go.
Yeah, and McDonogh has turned again to that run game, but they just can't get it to succeed. I mean, yeah, as you said, occasional bright spots, but they just can't get it to consistently produce yardage.
So 2nd and 10 from their own 45. Will take the snap, under pressure again. He's going to heave it deep down the field, and it is incomplete. Looked like it may have been intercepted there.
Yeah, it really did look like it was intercepted.
Bly Hill, but the referees called it
Long
incomplete
bomb
pass.
by Caden Martin goes incomplete.
It looks like because he's not very upset, it likely wasn't an interception. I think we would see a lot more fight back there from against the referee if if he had actually caught that
The
one.
referee did have a very good angle as well as he was standing right in front of the play, so probably saw everything happen. 3rd and 10 now, though, for McDonogh. And I take that last play as a bit of a sign of desperation, as they can't get any short plays going, they heave it downfield, and it just falls incomplete. They got to find a way to chip away here a little bit.
Yeah, they're really hoping for a spark anywhere they can get it. They tried the long pass, it didn't work. We'll see what they do here on 3rd and 10.
Mount St. Joe brings a big blitz. They rush 6. Quick pass is almost intercepted again.
Again by number 24.
Another
Bly
incomplete
Hill
pass.
again
Bring
almost
4th
picked
down
off,
to
as that was
McDonogh.
intended for number 4, Caden Harris of the Eagles, and another 3 out for the McDonogh offense.
So 2 consecutive pass targets to Caden Harris and 2 consecutive near interceptions by the Gales there. So out comes the punt team. And it'll be 4th and 10.
Sam Aswin will punt it away. Wonder if he can pin him deep again. Oh my God!
Terrible
snap.
snap. And that is a disaster for this McDonogh team. They are able to get on it, but
All the way back at their own 10, and what a horrible snap.
That-
Horrible break.
that could absolutely set the Mount St. Joe's Gales up for a touchdown here. You can't ask for a much better field position than that. They're going to start at around the 10-yard line.
But luckily, the Gales were not in
Mount St. Gales could
coverage
not be,
to get
Mount
the
St.
touchdown.
Joe's could not be more excited to get out there and score.
So this sets Mount St. Joe up 1st and goal at the Eagles' 10 after the botched snap. And now a chance for them to turn the tide and take the lead. Watkins takes the snap, hands it to Cox. He is stopped quickly by guess who? Stephon Egby.
And that started that drive. It's a sign that this McDonogh defense is not going to let them get in the end zone easily. They're going to be looking to hold them to 3 here, and at bare minimum, hold them to keeping it a tie.
So now 2nd and goal coming up from the 10. Stephon Egby has had one heck of a season. Pick 6 last week, the big touchdown 2 weeks ago.
He's had some big runs here, too.
He has been a tremendous player for the Eagles this season, offensively and defensively.
He really has.
I formation on 2nd down and 10. Pitch outside. Sean Williams gaining about 2. Once again, the Eagles defense
Attempted
converges quickly.
outside run to the left by the Gales, stopped though by the
It'll be
Eagles.
3rd down. Interested to see here, what will the Mount St. Joseph Gales bring out here on this 3rd down? And will the McDonogh defense be prepared to stop it and send it to 4th down and a field goal attempt? Looks like there's some miscommunication on the defensive end. The coaches are waving their player to get off the field.
Looks like too many men on the field here for the Eagles, so they're going
They-
to call a timeout to avoid the penalty. There were 11 on the field. The 12th man had just rushed off, but definitely big miscommunication between the Eagles defense and the sideline. So now the Eagles will talk it over. Mount St. Joe will talk it over. Very big play coming up here. I mean, this could be the biggest play of the game. I mean, 3rd and goal for Mount St. Joe with a chance to take the lead. They could either take the lead here or McDonogh can hold them, tie the game, and get the offense back out there. I mean, this is huge.
You know, it really could, Jackson, and we're late into this game. 3rd quarter, 3 minutes and 39 seconds, and the score is still 3-0. These defenses have been relentless in not allowing the opposing offenses to get any yardage. So this is a very important play here for Mount St. Joe's. Can they get in the end zone, take the lead, and turn this game around for them?
Eagles defense hoping to do the exact same thing. Huge 3rd down and goal. From the 6. Watkins throws right side, pass is caught. Looked like a push off, but they give him a touchdown. It looked like offensive pass interference, but Mount St. Joe has the
Master
lead.
Ronald
And it was
Goodrich-
number 10,
Goodrich
Demetrius
of the
Smith,
Gales
allowing the
for a
touchdown there.
Ronald Goodrich, again the receiver, who comes up big for Mount St. Joe, and the bad snap is what caused that one.
And that will prove to be a disastrous play there for McDonogh, and I find it unlikely we'll see a score here, but maybe this McDonogh offense will be able to turn it around.
So here is the extra point attempt. Flags fly all over the field. Looked like the Eagles jumped way offsides. Kick was good.
Looks like an offsides call against the defense.
And Mount St. Joe, the players saying they want to decline this. Although it doesn't really do any good in the situation. Go for 2 because I mean, it would put you up by 8. I mean, you can't tie the game with a field goal anyway when it's 7-3. It doesn't do any different 8. It doesn't do any difference 8-3.
And the risk reward is just not there because, you know, if they don't get it, then it's within a field goal.
So they're going to take the extra point again. Maybe he missed the extra point. Maybe that's why the players were yelling and declining. So now it's another extra point attempt. Once again,
almost
blocked.
blocked.
The edge, low line drive kick, but it's good.
The extra point is good. For
Very nearly blocked there by the McDonogh special teams unit, but
Number 33, Peter Lipsicombe, knocks it through, and it's 7-3. Mount St. Joe, they take the lead with the first touchdown of the game. We'll be back with you for this Eagles offensive drive in a bit. Mount St. Joe is going to kick it off to McDonogh after the touchdown. That Mount St. Joe student section is going crazy over there.
yeah, Mount St. Joe's really has the momentum now.
Low kick,
the ball's
another ground
off,
ball
another one
kick,
at the ground.
fielded by Jefferson Exenor the second. Oh, a late hit there. That should be a flag. Eagles sideline is screaming for a flag.
And very surprisingly, after the numerous flags we've seen from this refs, there's no flag on the play. But interesting play call there from the special teams of Mount St. Joe's, giving them that great of field position. They'll start out at around the 40-yard line.
Definitely good starting field position, but this offense hasn't been able to do anything with it this game. I mean, they've just been stifled every time they get the ball, and that's not a good sign.
Unable to get things going. You know, they've had a few surprising and astounding plays, but you know, besides those, just really unable to be consistent in this game.
Absolutely, that's been a big problem for them all year so far, is just consistency. So 1st and 10 from their own 37, another low snap. Martin's going to pitch it outside to Preston Howard. Spins and loses a yard. This offense needs to get something going and quick, as there's only 3:15 to go in quarter number 3, and they are down 7.
The McDonogh offense will be desperately searching for a momentum shift here. Both sides have been devastated by the penalties here, especially the McDonogh offense. So we'll see if they're able to turn it around and keep discipline here.
So here's 2nd down and about 10. Another low snap. The ball is on the ground. Looks like the Eagles have it. 2nd low snap in a row by the center on the offense. I mean, it's just McDonogh just can't catch a break. It's been bad break after bad break, backbreaker after backbreaker. They just haven't been able to put anything together.
And it looks like they're just making you know, some silly mistakes here to start off the second half. I mean, you know, you would expect this team to be able to come together and put some points on the board, but you know, with these mistakes, it just makes it nearly impossible. So it'll be 3rd and very long here for the McDonogh offense.
If you're just joining us, about 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. 7-3, Mount St. Joe is the score.
They are going to call that complete.
Oh, they marked it as a catch.
What a catch from
Oh my
Preston
goodness.
Howard. And that was the momentum shift this McDonogh offense was looking for.
It looked like it was incomplete, but
Amazing
he
catch by
made the
Preston
catch.
Howard.
What a grab. I mean, he has put together some amazing
Saves
catches this
McDonogh
season.
from the third
2
down
weeks ago,
and brings
had
it
the great
upfield
catch.
into friendly territory.
And now a great catch last week, which was just barely out of bounds, and an even better catch here as he was falling down, jumping up into the air, and they convert on 3rd and long. So now they are set up on the plus side of the field. 1st and 10 from the 39. This Eagles side is loud. And Egby's tripped up for a loss of 2. I mean, every time they get momentum, it seems to be ripped away from them right away.
You know, it seems like they're trying to capitalize on that momentum by getting out there quickly right after they make the big play. But then something that seems to go wrong every time they try. Maybe a shift in approach there would be appropriate.
So here comes about a 2nd down and 11 for McDonogh. Martin drops back to throw. Under pressure again, he's going to step up and run. Martin along the left sideline, and he's out of bounds after a gain of about
Hayden
5.
Martin takes to the outside left for a short gain.
It'll bring up 3rd down here.
3rd down and about 5 here for McDonogh.
What are you expecting to see this McDonogh offense do here? 3rd and 5, very key play here in this 3rd quarter.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they run, but I think you got to see a pass here. I mean, the run game is going nowhere. The passing game has just been plagued by poor protection on offense as the defensive front has come right through, it seems, every single time. And they have a 4-receiver set here, which might signify a pass. 3rd and 5. And they hand it off to Stephon Egby up the middle, and he is stopped short.
That would be a very long field goal, so I'd be surprised to see that.
This is a 51
down.
yards from here. This is not.
He did make a 44-yarder earlier.
It looks like the Eagles are planning to go for it.
Looks like the offense is going to stay out there, though, for a 4th down and 4. And they need this 1st down, Connor. I mean, it's been, they absolutely need this 1st down. Here is 4th down and short. Martin's going to throw it deep down the field, intended for Howard again, and it's incomplete. And another turnover on downs.
And that is a disaster for this McDonogh team. An absolute blow. We'll see if they're able to hold them on defense.
And the Mount St. Joe side is full of jubilation right now. They are going to get the ball back with a 4-point lead. And this McDonogh offense just can't get anything going right now.
Yeah, if you're the McDonogh Eagles right now, you're feeling crushed, to say the least.
So here is 1st and 10 for Mount St. Joe. Whistles from the referee as the play clock wasn't quite set yet. First and 10 from the 31. Handoff, and keeps his legs turning underneath the pile, but a short gain there of about 2. It looked like Cox got the handoff.
Ball is popped up for a 1-yard gain by the Gales running back.
So it will now be the end of the 3rd quarter at John McDonogh Stadium. It has been a defensive battle. 7-3 is the score in favor of Mount St. Joseph. They lead the Eagles by 4.
And we will be back in the 4th quarter, and we'll see what the McDonogh coaching staff will pull out of their hat here.
That's going to mark the end of the 3rd quarter.
Eagles defense trying to get this Eagles side energized as they need a stop big time. Second down and about 9 here for Mount St. Joe. First down is set at the 42. Watkins throws over the middle, pass is caught. And that looks like it will be a first down for Mount St. Joe as it is hauled in by number 11, Chase Wilkins.
Pass to number 11.
And he picks up the first down for the Gales as they keep the offense moving down the field. Well, this has been one weird game. We've
That'll give
seen
him a first down.
an insanely low-scoring game. Defenses have been a huge factor. And then momentum has been constantly killed by penalties and bad breaks.
Plays being called back, technical difficulties.
The play clock going out, the bad snap, which set up Mount St. Joe for the only touchdown. Here's Watkins again, throws. That pass is caught, evading a tackle, and still going. Is Dominic Kibbe. The ball is out. The ball is loose.
And they will give it back to Mount St. Joe's.
And is recovered by the offense. As Kibbe fumbled the ball while going down, he recovered his own fumble. And a collective and profound sigh of relief for everybody on the Mount St. Joe side as they remain in possession of the football.
So if the McDonogh offense is able to get back on the field, it's going to be up to them to be able to put some points on the board. I mean, 7-3. This McDonogh defense has been great, and they just haven't been able to capitalize on the opportunities they've given them.
First and 10. Oh, then Watkins fumbles the snap under pressure. He's hit hard and sacked.
The quarterback is sacked.
The Eagles defense gets to him. Once again, Mason Robinson applying the pressure.
Robinson.
It's a loss of about 4 for the Mount St. Joe offense.
Now brings second down and long for the Gales.
So a huge play by the Eagles defense, just trying to inch the momentum back in their favor this late in the game. Just 10-20 to go. Eagles trail 7-3.
Snap seemed to catch the QB off guard the last time.
Yeah, he kind of bobbled it as he first caught it. Eagles
were definitely able to take advantage of that.
Eagles only rushed 3. They still apply pressure. Throw is incomplete. He
dropped
it.
and bobbled.
The pass is almost caught, but
intended for
falls
Ronald
incomplete.
Goodrich, who had a
That's gonna be
fantastic
third
game,
and
but
long.
just
Very
couldn't come up
long.
with that one. It was right in his hands. The Eagles defense does catch a break there, brings up third and long. And now the Butterfingers chants going on in the Eagles student section. Big third down here. Looks like third down at about 15. Snap is taken. Throw is incomplete, nearly picked. So the Eagles defense does come up with the stop. It is now fourth down for Mount St. Joe.
Pass falls incomplete. That'll bring fourth down for the Gales.
So the Eagles, they get the defensive stop they need. And in all likelihood, we'll see a punt here and get the offense back out there with the chance to get back in this game and hope for the lead on their next offensive drive. But they're going to need to find something on offense and have to change and have to make some adjustment because they just really haven't been able to do anything offensively this game. Punt is away, almost got blocked. And it's going to bounce and out of bounds at about the 11-yard line.
So the McDonogh defense is able to stop them here, but will the offense be able to come on and make some plays, get down the field, and put the ball in the end zone? Yet to see it, and they'll definitely be hoping to see it here. Despite the bad field position, Jackson, do you think they're going to be able to get down the field?
Well, not to be blunt or anything, but from what I've seen so far, I mean, I have to see it to believe it because this offense just hasn't got anything going. Every time they've gotten a play, it's been called back by a penalty. They're going to need to come up with some big plays here, or else this is not going to go anywhere.
And like you said about the penalties, they're going to need to stay disciplined on that drive. Make sure They're following the rules here.
Absolutely. Handoff is to Egby up the middle, bounces to the right side, gains just 2. I mean, and that's been the problem. They need more than that. The running game just hasn't been able to go anywhere. The passing game has. We've seen the passing game succeed more than the running game has succeeded. So, you know, I think that they should take some shots here and go through the air.
Yeah, I would say it's about time for that. There's only 9 minutes and 23 seconds to go in this 4th quarter. 7-3, Mount St. Joe's is winning the game. Let's see what they can do here.
Martin takes the snap. He's going to throw a screen. It's Jefferson Exenor who makes the catch. He's spun down after a short gain. Just a gain of about 3 yards. And now here comes 3rd down and 5 for McDonogh.
That's going to bring 3rd down for McDonogh.
And I personally think that if they don't come up with the
Let's see if they can
3rd down
make the
conversion here, it's going to be very, very difficult for them to come back in this game.
They're really getting, this is a huge play for the McDonogh offense. We said it again and again. They've had many opportunities. This is most likely one of their last shots. Can they capitalize on this here?
3rd and 3. Santino Sanchez in motion. Handoff up the middle. Short of the 1st down is Stephon Egby. And it is now 4. Oh, the ball came out.
They will say he was down, and then they're going to say it was 4th down, so they're not going to call it a fumble.
So it's 4th and 1. We'll see what the Eagles decide to do here. And it looks like they're going to bring the punt team on again to punt this thing away. So a disappointing 3 and out for the offense.
You know, I guess McDonogh is looking at the situation right now and just not seeing the risk reward. I mean, they've gone for it. Is it twice now on 4th down, and both times have been unsuccessful.
The Eagles
so
are
they're going to punt the ball
4th down. Oh,
and hope to get the ball back again.
Sam Asplin will punt this one away once again. Oh my God, another high snap. It's another fumbled snap. Higgins hit, ball is out. Mount St. Joe has it. Another fumbled punt snap.
And this McDonogh special teams unit has another critical error. Bad snap. Punter tries to make something out of nothing, but just cannot, loses the ball. And that's absolutely devastating.
The special teams was fantastic the 1st half. It has taken a complete opposite way and is derailed here in this 2nd half. 2 fumbled snaps on punts as now Mount St. Joe is set up at the Eagles' 5.
Talk about great field position. They could not have asked for anything better than that. And unless the McDonogh defense has some amazing plan here, unlikely they'll be able to stop them.
1st and goal. Handoff right side. Another quick stop by the Eagles defense. Zion Williams got the carry for no gain. They'll stay at the 5-yard line.
You know, I doubt we'll see the McDonogh defense go without a fight. And we'll see if they'll be able to hold them to a field goal. But they're really going to have to show some strong effort here.
I mean, the defense has been phenomenal. And even the points they give up, you can't blame it on them. They started, you know, at the 10-yard line. So
they've really been great. And it's a shame the offense has not been able to
pitch outside. This is Cox trying to cut back in, and another quick stop by the Eagles defense.
Outside run to the right.
Preston Howard was in on the stop. No gain again. And it is now 3rd and goal with 6:52 remaining.
So the McDonogh defense is able to extend this to 3rd down. We'll see if they can hold it to 3 here.
So here's 3rd down and goal from what looks like the 3-yard line for the Gales. As Mount St. Joe will talk it over between their sideline and their players as they try to come up with the perfect play. Now they'll call a timeout. We'll be back with you after the timeout. 7-3 Mount St. Joe is the score, 6:19 remaining at John McDonogh Stadium.
Looks like a timeout.
Big play here for the Eagles defense. Can they force a stop? Throw right side. It is caught in the end zone by Cox. Touchdown.
You know, this McDonogh defense has tried its best, but given the circumstances, they're just unable to hold him. I mean, they're just, when you start the drive on the 5-yard line,
There's just no way.
It's
Nice call.
almost impossible. They were able to extend the third down, but, you know, given the circumstances, you know, they did the best they could. And this offense, when they're given the opportunity, they just haven't been able to succeed. And that's been the story of this game.
A perfectly executed play by Mount St. Joe. Winston Watkins rolled right through it on the run to Bryce Cox for 6-point extra point attempt, and the kick is good by Peter Lipsicombe. It is 14-3, and boy, how the tables have turned. It looked like McDonogh had all the momentum at the end of the first half. Yes, they were only up by 3, but the bad snaps on punts have been their undoing. As it is 14-3 Mount St. Joe with just 6:17 remaining.
Well, there's
Quarter
one
number
thing.
4.
There's one thing we can be certain about. They will practice that long snap to the punter a million times in the next practice. I'm sure you won't hear the end of it, but you know, it's more than that. You know, they wouldn't have been in that situation if the offense would have been able to, you know, convert on the third downs that they've been in, and in reality, the McDonogh offense just hasn't been able to get down the field and score.
Yeah, that has been the name of the game. I mean, the Mount St. Joe offense has capitalized on their opportunities. The McDonogh offense has not. It's that simple. So Mount St. Joe will now kick it away. Once again, 2 men back to return it for the Eagles. And another line drive kick. This actually went off at Eagles. So they have to touch it. And smartly, Jefferson Exenor fields it and goes down to avoid any possibility of a fumble.
If I were to guess, I would say that the reasoning behind those kicks is a hope at a muffed kick, because, you know, they've come close on all of them to dropping that ball, and, you know, as soon as they do that, I'm sure Mount St. Joe's would be all over it.
Well, I also think part of it is they saw the fumble on the kickoff last week by McDonogh and trying to emulate what LaSalle did last weekend. It hasn't turned the results in so far. Now it's a penalty called against McDonogh, a hold against the Eagles, and this will back them up even further.
You know, the penalties have just absolutely ruined the McDonogh team today.
That is the 8th penalty.
Yep. Penalty number 8 here against them, and that's another name of the game today. You know, an offense incapable of capitalizing on field position and really undisciplined and committing penalty after penalty here.
So this Eagles offense has taken 14 pass attempts so far in this game. They have also rushed the ball 21 total times, so they've ran the ball far more than they've passed the ball, and I think that's part of the reason why they're down by this much. Martin's going to roll to the left and throw. That is complete. That's Johnny Cool on the left side, staying on his feet, up and out of bounds at about the 38. First down for McDonogh. There's a good play. That's something that we've just been looking for all game, those short connections that branch into larger plays. It's Cool with the catch. Gain of about 14.
It seems like anytime they do something like that, they're just unable to continue that momentum, and the consistency just hasn't been there. And they're definitely looking to turn that around here. They need a touchdown here to stay in the game, and that's what they're out there trying to do.
Well, and I think you're going to see a lot of passes on this drive as well as they try to get down the field quick. That was a good sign there on first down. Martin's going to throw again. Pressure arriving, and he escapes. Caden Martin's got a big hole, and he's got a first down. Up and out of bounds at about the 47 yard line, gain of about 12. Another first down for McDonogh.
How about this? 2 first downs in a row. And I'm definitely interested to see, can they continue this?
I mean, this is what the McDonogh offense has been lacking all game, the quick first downs, and even just picking up first downs in general, as they have had a great number of 3 and outs in this game, but great to see the offense start off quick, fast and furious on this drive. First and 10 from their own 46. Martin takes the snap, drops back to throw, under pressure, and escapes the sack somehow, throws it wide open to Santino Sanchez. He makes the catch inside the 40.
Santino Sanchez.
25, out of bounds at the 22. What a play by Santino Sanchez yet again.
And that is a momentum shift there. And I mentioned it earlier in the broadcast. I was able to talk to Santino Sanchez before the game today. We talked about a lot of things. One of these things was, what was the key to winning? And he said, you know, this team just has to play as a unit. And on this drive, they have played as a unit. He has been a big factor this game. And we'll see if they're able to turn it around, get some points on the board.
Santino Sanchez yet again. That is his third catch of the game. Martin fields the snap on 1st and 10. He's going to run up the middle. He's going to throw to the end zone. It is caught!
What a catch!
Touchdown!
And that is what this McDonogh offense has been waiting for all game. Preston Howard coming big with the amazing catch. We've seen that from him all season.
It is Preston Howard again in the end zone. He has come up with a number of extraordinarily amazing touchdown catches. That is another one. The Eagles are all of a sudden right back in this game, and that is the passing offense. The passing offense has been successful all game for the Eagles.
And it looks like they're going to go for 2 here.
To make it a three-point
game. The kicker rushes off the field.
Very smart call by the Eagles coaching staff here to go for 2.
Looks like there is some confusion though. Players being subbed in and out.
Caden Martin's going to have to hustle onto the field as they only have 10 seconds left in the play.
Looks like he's going to stay on the sideline.
Looks like Preston Howard.
Preston Howard will line up as quarterback.
They better get this. Oh, the play clock goes back up. So Eagles going for 2 here to make it a 3-point game. This is big.
Very critical point in this game.
Preston Howard is in at quarterback. Johnny Cool in motion. Fakes the jet sweep. Howard running right. He is in. We have a 3-point ball game.
Preston Howard coming in clutch for this McDonogh offense. 2 amazing plays in a row. And now it is 14-11. Can this McDonogh defense make a stop and get the McDonogh offense the ball again? That'll be the story here.
The defense is going to have to make a stop. The offense has done their job and they have gotten back in this game. Now it is up to the defense to get that offense back out there. It is 14-11 if you're just joining us. 5:26 to go. It has been a fun game to watch, especially in the second half. We've seen the fireworks come on. 14-11 is the score. McDonogh has just scored to get back within 1 score.
You know, if you're McDonogh right now, you're very excited. You just got back in this game, and you have a shot at making a huge comeback here. And if you're Mount St. Joe's right now, you're just deflated. They have played great all game, and they're just unable to stop them there. So 14-11, 5:26 to go in the 4th quarter.
And you can see the excitement on the Eagles sideline as they are pumped after that touchdown. Sam Asplin to kick it away. Once again, 3 men back to return. Kick is away by Asplin. Fielded at about the 15. Brought back. Has a hole. Brought down at the 33. Very good return there for Mount St. Joe. They have good field position, but the defense, they've been great all game. They have another chance.
They have a chance to really...
And they need to stop here.
They really do. If there's any point in this game where the McDonogh defense has needed to stop, it is right now. And we'll see if they're able to come in clutch. You know, they've been consistent all game, except for when put in like almost impossible situations. They've been able to make the stop. So we'll see what they're able to pull out of their hats here.
So once again in at quarterback for Mount St. Joe is Winston Watkins. Hands it off up the middle. That is number 4, Sean Williams. He picks up a big gain of about 9 yards, just 1 yard short of the first down. Now that has really been the first time all game where we've seen Mount St. Joe break for a good run. The Eagles' run defense has been stellar to this point.
You know, the only places they've allowed anything is through the air. So I would be surprised if we don't see Mount St. Joe's go to the air here. But it is the smarter decision to try to run out the clock here. So interesting dilemma whether they want to try to run or pass here.
2nd down and 1. 4 receivers set, 3 to the left and 1 to the right. Watkins takes the snap once again, hands it up the middle, and he's going to pick up the first down. That is Sean Williams again with the carry. Gain of about 2 first down for the Gales.
The Gales make the first
Their
down.
student section is going crazy over there as they can feel it. They know they're close to winning this one as they lead by 3 with just 4.5 to go.
Especially right after moving the chains. And again, this is a very important moment for this McDonogh defense. See what they're able to do.
Winston Watkins, under center, takes the snap, hands it off. Cox left side, he has a big hole. Cox is up the middle, he's inside the 35 and spun down at the 32-yard line. First down, big play for Mount St. Joe.
That is a huge energizer for them there. And you know, McDonogh has just been unable to stop him here, and they made great plays all game, and now when it's come down to it, they're on the 32-yard line. Will they be able to hold this Mount St. Joe's offense?
And the time is now, because any closer and Mount St. Joe is in field goal range.
They desperately need to stop here.
Not quite in field goal range here, as it's about a 51-yard attempt. They'd have to get a good amount further, but the Eagles defense need to stop. They've had no response to this offense on this drive. Quick handoff and quick tackle, gain of about 4.
And the running game on this drive has been absolutely incredible.
Well, this has been the best we've seen the Mount St. Joseph running game all game. And that's a gain of 5. He gets halfway to the first down marker, and they're in business.
You know, we saw the McDonogh offense show up, and now St. Joseph offense showing up just as quickly in response to that last drive. So it is second down and about 5. We'll see what they're able to do.
MSJ has really spread out their running game in a big way. 5 different running backs have gotten carries this game for the Gales, as now they have second down and 5 from the McDonogh 27. Watkins under center, letting the play clock run down. Leads the clock all the way down, takes the snap, hands it off, and Cox is stopped quickly.
And that defense was expecting run, absolutely. Immediately called a timeout on the McDonogh side.
So that stops the clock. You know, you want to call as many timeouts before the 2-minute warning, because you want to keep that 2-minute warning as a timeout practically.
And they are going to need to change that clock. It looks like they let it run about 3 seconds after they called the timeout. But you know, just an update, it is 14-11. The Mount St. Joseph Gales have the lead, 14-11. And the McDonogh defense is desperately looking for a stop here. And it'll be interesting to see. It is third down now. Whether they go to the air or they put the ball on the ground.
I'd be shocked if they go through the air, because they are in field goal range here to make it a 6-point game.
It would be a 45-yard attempt from right where they are right now. And there is 2:23 on the clock, so they have added more time back.
2:23 to go. 3rd and 6. The Eagles defense, they need to stop them on this play.
There's no other way to say it.
Handoff, Cox up the middle, he is stopped.
It's 4th
No
down.
gain for Cox, 4th down.
And the
For
fate
Mount
of this
St.
game.
Joe, another timeout called by the Eagles defense. They have 1 remaining.
And it looks like the fate of this game is going to be decided by Mount St. Joseph's kicker. We'll see what they decide to do here.
Can they go up by 6 points? That's the question right now.
And, you know, the student section of McDonogh is absolutely loving that last stop. And both sides will have a chance to think over what they're going to do here. And we'll see you again after the timeout break.
So here, the offense is coming back out onto the field for 4th down. What a risky call.
And this McDonogh defense needs
Oh my
a stop
goodness.
here.
This is the game. This is the game right
This
here.
play decides the fate of this game. We will see what they're able to do.
Watkins under pressure throws as he's hit. The ball is going to sail incomplete.
And it's incomplete. There's no flag down.
Incomplete, no
And it will be
flags. The Eagles defense comes up with the stop, and the offense is going to come back out onto the field with 2:10 to go.
And now the fate of this game rests in the McDonogh offense. Will they be able to score here? It is 14-11. There's 2 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. They still have the 2-minute warning. They still have 1 timeout. Will they be able to capitalize on this amazing chance that the defense has given them? They are on their own 27-yard line.
And the Eagles side of the bleachers are alive at the moment. 2:10 to go. They start the drive at the 27. A field goal ties it. Down by 3, 14-11, 2:10 remaining, 4th quarter. Caden Martin under center. Oh, it fields the high snap, throws it wide open. It's Preston Howard on the right side. Trying to cut back in, stays on his feet. He picks up a 1st down, up to about the 40. The Eagles offense in business.
And it looks like they're gonna.
Clock keeps ticking. No 2-minute warning in high school football. 1:48 to go. Martin drops back to pass. Look out, pressure coming, escapes the sack. Martin rolling, throws, intercepted.
There is a flag
There
in
is
the
a
air.
flag.
Caden Martin
There's a
looked like he
flag
was
out.
making something out of nothing, then throws the interception.
And the penalties against McDonogh. The interception by the defense. And that's going to pretty much, we'll see what happens here, as there's been no official call made just yet.
Looks like Caden Martin is coming to the sideline to talk to his coach. Let's see what they decide here. Picking up the flag.
Too many men against it on the offense, so that actually is the start of the play, so that wipes out the interception. The play restarts. That is a huge break for McDonogh.
Very lucky there to get
Backs
that.
up, it does back him up 5 yards, but it's definitely better
They
than
will
the
take it.
alternative
They
option.
want the ball back. And there's 1:37 to go. 14-11.
1st down and 15 from their own 35. Martin takes the snap under pressure immediately as he came screaming through the middle. Martin just throw the ball away, rolling left, and he is sacked way back inside the 20. Why he wouldn't just throw that ball away, I don't know.
Yeah, that was some bad decision making there. He's under pressure immediately as he snaps the ball, trying to escape and make something out of nothing. Should have thrown the ball away, wasn't thinking clearly. He takes the sack. The clock is running, 1 minute and 13 seconds to go, and they'll get to the line. It'll be 2nd and very, very long here. Not the first time McDonogh has been in this position.
And once again, the offensive line just collapsed. Martin again, offensive line again collapses. Martin is sacked again.
The offensive line has really struggled.
Just awful protection for 2 plays in a row, as Martin has just had nowhere to go, and now it's 3rd. Oh my goodness, it is 3rd down and like 45.
Very disappointing for McDonogh here, because
3rd down and 42 for the Eagles offense. The 1st down is all the way at midfield. The Eagles are inside their own 10.
we'll see if they're able to pull some.
Can they pull a rabbit out of their hat? Martin's going to throw. Caught by incomplete. Preston Howard dropped it, 4th down coming
It'll
up.
be 4th and impossible here for McDonogh. 24 seconds remaining, and this is very disappointing, because we saw such a rally there towards the end of this game. The defense is able to get out there and make the stop.
And their Achilles heel all game has been the offensive line, and it's come back to bite them here this 4th quarter.
And let's not forget to give credit to Mount St. Joseph Kids where it is due. They have
Absolutely.
gotten through the line, and they have done their job to keep this lead theirs. And we hear the overrated chants from the other side. I know. Absolutely deflating for the McDonogh offense here.
Boy, and you can tell this McDonogh side, the student section, has just been
Silence, to say the least.
silenced and quieted.
They stand there hoping for a miracle on this 4th And
Fourth down and 42.
42, my bad.
I have never seen anything like this before, Connor. I don't think you have either.
Yeah, I really haven't. Cade Martin's going to have to go out there and make miracles. He's going to have to throw something.
Maybe they can pull out a little the old Baltimore Ravens 4th and 29 magic from 2012. We'll see if that happens here.
You know, it's either going to be a long pass or we're going to see some trickery here from McDonogh, if I was to guess.
I mean, you got to air it out here. You have to.
Yeah,
and,
we'll see.
and Mount St. Joe knows that. That's why they have 3 safeties back.
And we'll see who the target will be here.
Again, offensive line collapses. Pass not even close, incomplete. Turnover on downs, and that is going to be the game.
Very, very disappointing for the McDonogh side here.
I mean, again, the defensive front just came right through. No protection at all.
Yeah, and that's going to be something they're going to have to work on if they're going to have any shot at winning in the rest of the season. They're going to have to improve that offensive line because Caden Martin's snapping and he's trying to escape the pocket the second he snaps the ball.
He literally had less than 1 second to throw the ball on that play.
Not a chance he's going to be able to throw the ball downfield when there's like no time for it to develop. So, you know, it's disappointing. They'll go out there in victory formation.
So the Gales will just kneel it down, and that is going to be the game. What a performance by the Mount St. Joseph Gales. They come into a raucous John McDonogh Stadium and defeat the McDonogh Eagles 14-11 on the road as they Gatorade splash their head coach. From Jackson Smith up here, Connor May, Jack Hirschfield taking notes, Drew Manis down in the press box. We thank you for watching. We hope to see you again in 2 weeks at John McDonogh Stadium. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you for attending this game at John McDonogh Stadium. Get home safely.